Hi everyone, I'm Judy with the White Pigeon Township Library, and I'm here with Linda Esseltine, and I'm thrilled to be at the Open Door Gallery in Sturgis, Michigan. Linda today is going to take us on a little tour, highlight some of the artists here, and tell us a little bit about how the gallery got started and what they mean to this community. Hi Linda.
Hi.
Thanks for being with me today.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you. So this gallery has a fairly long history, doesn't it?
It does. It actually started, I believe, as a grocery store.
Oh, okay. Well, we're in a very old building. I do know that.
Yeah. Yes, I understand from what people have told me that it's the oldest building in downtown Sturgis.
All right. And then it began as a gallery back in the 80s, is that correct, maybe? Early 80s?
I'm guessing so, but I did not know you were going to ask me that, and
That's
I didn't
okay.
look it up. I do know, like, Mary Ellen Oster was instrumental in getting it started, along with, Bev Benny and Mary Davis and Gail C. Sprandow.
Okay.
And
I remember years ago the name Open Door Gallery came because everything was hanging on
had
doors.
doors.
And I believe it was a couple of doors down before they moved into this larger space originally.
Could not tell you that.
But so this is what you call it's a communal gallery or
A co-op.
A co-op gallery.
Yes.
So all of your artists spend time working here?
Well, they have the option. They pay a little bit more in dues if they don't work.
Okay.
We prefer workers because we're really short like everybody else. But yeah, there's a certain fee if you're just selling, and there's a lower fee if you're willing to work anywhere from 1 to 4 shifts a week.
Okay.
And a shift is 4 hours.
And if an artist would want to join, would they be juried in? Is there a process for that?
Yes, there is. We have 3 jurors. They would bring in several pieces and leave them for the jury to look at.
Okay.
And then once they were notified as to what the results were, then they fill out all of their paperwork, like everybody, there's always paperwork. And then they choose what they want to do work-wise, whether they want to work or be a non-worker.
So there's different plans as far as people's schedules with other things.
And the commission that goes to the gallery depends on how many shifts you choose to work.
I see.
You can work 1 to 4. And right now, some of us are working 6 and 7 because we don't have enough people.
Right, you want to keep it open,
so,
I'm
yes,
sure.
Yes, during the summer especially.
All right, well, let's walk around and take a look at some of the art.
Okay. Well, which she's been aiming on right here, this is Mark Gertson's pottery.
Oh, okay.
And he's from Goshen, and he has been a pottery for the gallery for many years. I honestly don't know how many, but many.
Yeah, I'm familiar with his work. He was here way back when I was involved, and we actually toured his studio about a year and a half ago and did a video. So Mark he's amazing.
Yeah, yeah. And then right behind him, I was going to point out, we've got 2 new wood artists. And this one he's been here the longest. He has this kind of stuff. These are all his pieces.
These are beautiful.
And he's been here for maybe 6 months. And then just this summer, well, his name is, I can't ever remember it, Brian Proviticus. It's a hard name to say.
Okay.
And then this summer, this gentleman has come, and his name is Roger Dirks. I can't even read Dirks. And he's got his are all different layers. Like this down here is his, and there's a label in there that tells every kind of wood that he has in the piece.
Beautiful.
And I think he calls that one Lotus Blossom, which I thought was really pretty.
It's gorgeous.
And he's got that one down there. I think that's Chicago.
Linda, what are we looking at now?
This is Renata Schramm's pottery, and she does hers upstairs, I believe.
You have a pottery studio upstairs, is that
yes,
correct?
we do. Yes,
Okay.
and there's classes going right now for children and adults.
Oh, really? So
Yes.
they would just contact the gallery if you wanted to sign up?
Yep.
All right. And do you have a kiln and everything?
Right. Everything is done here. There's 4 wheels, and there's 1 or 2 kilns, and then all of the glazing and everything is done here.
Okay.
And everything is included in the price of the class
Great.
when you join.
All right.
So,
Well, these are beautiful.
Yeah.
Very
I'm
different
thinking
from
of doing
Mark's.
it because I've never done
I
the
know.
wheel, and
I
I
haven't
really
either, not
I
since
need
high
a new
school.
hobby. Like I need a hole in the head, but I
Right.
just think it sounds fun.
Yeah, very nice. Okay.
These are done by various artists in the gallery. A lot of them are paintings. Like this is Mary Davis's bicycle. This is one of my floral ones in a hummingbird.
So they would take their
And-
original artwork and have it
Yes,
reproduced
take
onto
it to a
card.
printer
Wow,
and have it
that's
put on a
nice.
card.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
and it works out really well. And Gail Cease has a few on here. That's one of mine too. I think this is one of Gail's. Mary Davis, I already pointed out. Bev Benny has some of her sheep art. You know what though? I think that she has quit doing those for a while.
These are nice. What a nice gift. Or you could even put one of those in a small frame, I would think.
Yes.
That would make a nice gift.
Yes. I have a gal in Oregon who sends me requests for orders for the cards. She always wants this one. They belong to a group
Oh,
that
okay.
is something to
Nice.
do
The
with
name on these, a friend of mine, Bev Benny, and I know she's been a member for quite some time.
I think she was one of the originals. A lot of Bebs have sheep, you will notice.
She has sheep, doesn't
But
she?
they farm sheep.
I
Yes,
thought so.
they do. As a
Okay.
matter of fact, I think she might be up north with the sheep right now. I'm
All
not real
right.
sure. I lose track.
Okay. These are beautiful, and she
But-
works mainly in watercolor and mixed media.
And yeah, she does some alcohol ink. And I'm not sure. This could be alcohol ink. I'm going to see if I can tell. Nope, that's watercolor.
Okay.
I was trying not to
Yeah.
take it down so I wouldn't get it straight.
Very nice.
But yeah, she does beautiful.
Yeah, I love that you have so many different mediums, and it seems like if you were looking for a gift, it's a perfect place to come
It
to
is.
find
we
anything.
have.
And
we
who doesn't
have
love a
just-
handmade gift?
Yeah, we have just about everything. I mean,
Great.
we've got a big variety.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
let's go into the other. You had jewelry, and we're standing right in front of a nice display. Are these all by the same artist?
They are. These are all Melanie Goldens, and she does wire wrap.
Okay, they're beautiful. She's
And,
got all different kinds of beads and
Right.
and,
Well, these trees are her wire wrap
Oh,
as well, and those are in several sizes. Some of them are in frames, and some of them are little, and then she's got some that are a little bigger.
yeah, those are beautiful. So we are now in the Astor Gallery, and this is part of the main building, but it's just a real nice space for hanging wall art. And we have a photographer here. Is that correct?
Correct. These are Penny Spence's, and she's fairly new to the gallery. Not totally new, but less than a year, I believe. Might be close to it. And she does beautiful photography
Yeah,
work.
I love her work. Very interesting. A little bit different, but I like it a lot. That's gorgeous. Is she the only photographer that you have right now?
No. This is, I'm sorry, I'm wobbling today. This is another photographer, but his stuff might be harder to see.
Lift this up. Oh, these are really cool.
I don't know if these.
Interesting. A little more
Yeah, and
abstract
this
in
one
nature.
is his too.
I like these. I like that you have so many different, even in the same.
Okay. These paintings are oils by David Taylor. He has a variety of sceneries. I think this one he said he did right close to his house, and how many of us don't see what's right behind our houses sometimes, but it turned out into a beautiful painting. And I believe he does these plein air on site.
Okay. All right, Linda. So I really wanted to highlight something that you have done because I know you're just a very active member here. So this is one of your pieces.
It is.
I love it.
This is called City Nights, and it's a city skyscape with the reflections in the water, and it's called an acrylic swipe, actually.
So how? I don't want you to give any secrets away, but when you say acrylic swipe, what does that mean?
It means you take a piece of something lightweight and you swipe it upward from paint that goes through the center.
Okay.
And then you do it downward to get the reflection.
So you're placing your paint, and then you just kind of get a fun random effect.
Yeah.
But you've got to be careful choosing colors, I would imagine.
Yes.
And you've done that beautifully. I love these different
Yeah.
colors.
This
that
one
are
I used a
together.
lot of metallics. And actually someday, I think soon, it's going to go over my Davenport at home.
Oh, okay. You're not going to sell it. What?
Well, if it sells, that's okay.
Uh-huh.
But if it doesn't, it's going to go home over my Davenport.
Well, good. So Linda is also a jewelry artist. You're a multi-talented woman, and we're standing in front of her display, and you've got some very unique pieces here. You want to talk about
Well,
your
these are-
process or what these
are made
of?
from polymer clay.
Ah,
And it just depends on what the piece is. Like this is a necklace and earrings. It has to be baked in the oven. And actually it's quite sturdy. It doesn't look like it, but this necklace I've got on, well, it's one of these, but they're quite flexible. And people
okay.
think that they're very fragile, but they're really not. And then these are made to look like a beach.
very nice.
And I actually started here with the jewelry. That was what I brought in when I first started.
Okay.
And then I branched out to the
Yeah,
painting.
I think us artists find ourselves branching out all the time, sometimes
Yes.
too
Yeah.
far.
Sometimes.
We have to rein in.
Yes, because that's what I'm worried about with trying pottery. This is one of Diana Strudwick's pieces, and it's just another example of how big of a variety we carry. She sells,
That's beautiful.
she has sold her yarn work, I guess.
Fiber art?
The knitting fiber arts,
Wearable
yeah.
art?
For quite some time, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful pieces.
And
Scarves
she does
and sweaters
scarves and mittens. The mittens don't usually hang around very long.
Okay, and I see she's got some little
Headbands and hats. I
Very
don't know if
cute.
she has headbands, come to think about it. Do you have headbands, Diana? She has hats.
beautiful things. And then these are, I recognize this name. This is
Deb
Deborah
Thienen.
Thienen, and she has been with the gallery for quite some time
Quite some
too.
time.
So she's a potter and
Mm-hmm.
a ceramicist, and then these are buttons that she's made.
Yes. I believe she's the one that started the pottery upstairs.
I think you're right. Yeah.
And she has not been able to work it because she now has 4 little bitty ones.
Right.
But
yeah. Deb's a wonderful artist.
yeah, she
Glad
does
to
beautiful
see her work
stuff.
still here. Good. I
Yeah.
want to thank you so much for your time, and it feels good to be back here in the gallery. So I see we're standing in front of some of your pieces now too, which I love, and Mark Gertzen's pottery, which I'm familiar with. So it's been a really good visit.
Good.
Can you tell us what your hours are?
Our hours are Tuesday through Friday. We're open from 10 till 5:30, and Saturday we are open from 10 until 2.
Okay.
And we're closed on Sunday and Monday.
Okay. And you run classes throughout the summer or throughout the year? How does that generally work?
It depends on whoever's teaching them.
Okay.
I believe right now there is one child's class during the day and one adult in the evening.
Okay.
But that's
In the pottery studio.
in the pottery studio. We have actually a weaving studio as well, but we don't have a teacher to teach
Oh,
weaving.
all right.
So
That would be a
that's
good.
that's
good
up
thing
for
to
grabs
do,
if you
too.
know anybody that's
I do
interested.
know one. I'll ask her. She's
Yeah.
not real close. That's the only thing. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, even if somebody could do classes, once or twice a year,
right.
because right now the looms are just sitting up there.
So, and you have a website, opendoorgallery.com. Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. So you could always get more information there if you're interested in classes or becoming a member of the gallery, which is, I think it's just a shining star in Sturgis. So everyone should come in and check it out.
Yeah. And on the website, you really do have to put Sturgis because it's amazing how many open door galleries there are.
Okay.
I've-
Across the country, probably.
Yes.
All
Yes.
right.
It's a fairly popular name for
Great.
art galleries.
Well, thank you, Linda, for having us. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right.
Thanks for coming.
You're welcome. Our pleasure.
It's been very fun. It's neat to just go through stuff and remember.
It is. It is. Yeah, it's like a walk down memory lane. So.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks again.
Uh-huh.